This is my first attempt at this IRL streaming with my new Nighthawk device. I got this device because I thought it would let me have multiple cell phone services on the same device at the same time. Turns out it doesn't quite work like that. It can take two SIMs or two eSIMs and or one regular SIM, but either way, it don't work like that. But I figured I might just end up taking it back since I can't do that, and I pay like 500 for it. So might just be better off just building my own like little system. But I from this talking to my sister, things like that. Uh, okay. Everything by John said. Man, I was just looking into trading, but I don't want to risk too much. Now I feel that we're gonna talk about that. Definitely gonna talk, but I wanted to just say, I'm using advice. Know if you guys hear me, or if y'all service with the device, because my Verizon, the Verizon service is trash. Verizon was saying, I'm not trying to run my service with Verizon, but because I just had them for so long, of habit, I guess. But I had to do something different for these streams. But anyway, yes. So I'm not much of a gambler, right? I don't gamble much. Blesses my brother, but yeah. But my brother trades. Right? He hits some, you know, and so I was asking him, like, hey, you gonna show me how to do? Uh-oh, see, it look like I'm having the same kind of quality here. Let me know something. Um, but and I'm taking the same route that I took the other day to see if this thing really works well or not. Um, so I'm with my brother. I'm like, yo, tell me what's the move on this, right? I want you to let me know what trades to make and how this really works. So I started my own little Rivalhood account. I got in there good. Got him on the phone. We on FaceTime. I'm sharing my screen. He tells me to buy something. SPY is what he is. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with SPY, but I process. I feel like it was worth it because I learned so much in losing this money. I learned a lot losing this money. Um, so, so in this process, he's showing me what trades to make. So I make the trade for this SPY. I even do the one he tells me to do. And I didn't realize, like I never traded before for real. So when I start seeing where you can see gain loss like immediately, oh, I really like it. I like that. I like that part, like where you can see it up and down, up and down. I like that because I might be up 50 cents, down $2, up $8, down $3. Like I'm seeing it move, and I'm like, oh, I like this. I like this because I'm seeing movement. I'm seeing like activity. So I'm like, okay, I like that. I don't want to lose no money though, right? So in the first maybe, in the first maybe 10 minutes, in the first maybe 10 minutes, it had went up. It jumped up to like $14. And I said, oh, first of all, it went to $8. Now, mind you, I bought SPY. One share at the time like 169, and it was an option. So we bought a put. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you all the stuff that I learned. Okay, so a put basically means, to me, it means I'm betting against the stock. I'm betting the stock goes down or whatever. So if it goes up, it's a call, I guess. Excuse me. It's called a call if it goes up, I guess, or if you're betting that it improves. But I bought a put, so I betting that the stock, like it wasn't gonna close for 2 days. So I think we bought on Wednesday. On the day it was supposed to close, which is today. And so I see it jump immediately, jump up. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, was this Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. Maybe we bought it Thursday. I don't even know. It's been a blur. All right. So, uh, so anyway, it jumps up immediately. Um, okay. So, Wild 23 says, if you think the stock is going down, you can also sell a call. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going based off what I understand. All right. So now he's like, yo, we can sell it anytime. Excuse me. Now I put maybe $200 in the thing, and I didn't even know that what I bought was $169. Because it said $1.69. $1.69 means $169. Because whatever that number is that you see, that dollar and some change or whatever, that $5, whatever that is, multiply that number times 100 because you're buying 100 of whatever that is. Anyway, so I see it jump up $14. Oh, I'm ready to sell. Because first I see like $8. I'm like, oh my God, $8. Because it was like minutes. And then I see it jump up to 14. Oh, I'm ready to sell. It's at $14. I'm ready to cash out. That's the kind of person I am. I don't need no crazy. I don't need no crazy. If I see any profit, I'll be ready to take it. So I see $14. I'm ready to cash. Oh, there it is, 14. Oh, shit. I'm trying to cash out. He said, no, bro. No. Don't do it yet. Wait a minute. We don't have to sell this until Friday. We're going to let it run. I think it's going to go on a crazy run. I said, well, I do know the Fed just reset the market. So, okay, I'm trusting you, but I'm seeing $14 on here, and then it dropped down to like 8. Then it went down to $3. Then it went down to like -2. Then it went to -8. Then it went back up to like $3. And I'm like, hey, it went down. It's going back up. What you want me to do? Because now it's back up to $8. I'm about to sell because it's a profit of $8. And this is like 10 minutes. Like, what do you want me? What do you expecting me to do? I ain't used to nothing like this. Okay? I'm looking at fast money. That was like, whoa, that was quick. I could make quick $8, $10, 14. I thought I was good. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. All right. If 10 minutes off $169, that was what I paid to get into the position. So anyway, I thought I was good, but he was like, no, bro, you moving too fast. Just chill. I said, all right, all right, all right. It goes up, $8, $10 again. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me. I'm saying $10 here. I can take that quick 10. I can take that quick. I'd rather do this again on another play, but that's a quick 10 minutes. It's still in the same 10, 15-minute range. So he said, nah, chill. So I'm, all right, cool. I ain't gonna look at it. Three more minutes go past. I gotta look back at it just to see what's going on. I go back to it. It's at like $12. I'm like, all right, I seen it at 14. Bro said it's gonna go on a run. All right, I'm gonna let it go on a run. I'm trying. And I'm talking to him about this the whole time. I'm on the phone, bro. What we doing, bro? It's at $12. I'm ready to sell it. You're like, no. Hold it. Don't sell it yet. I said, okay. All right, I ain't gonna sell it. The joint got to $18. $18? Oh man. $18, I'm ready to sell it. 18? I said, bro, whoa. That thing said 18. And then I'm trying to position myself with the sale button. Like I'm trying to click where because it's gonna maybe like ask you like, are you sure you want to sell? Because I'm trying to get because if he tell me go ahead and sell it, because it's moving fast, so it might hit 12, 14, 16, 18, and then drop back down to 12, 10, 9, 8, and it's like, oh, I want to catch it. I want to hit the sale when it's on the high. So I'm trying to make sure because if I'm like, bro, you sure? Because I'm ready to press this button. He's like, no, chill. So that bit dropped down from 18 to like 14, then 12, then 9. Then it goes back up to 11 and 12. And I'm like, bro, what are we? This is nerve wracking because I want to sail the whole time. I want to sail, take my little, this is it's approaching 15 minutes now. It's approaching 15 minutes now. All right. So y'all wouldn't believe that bit here, by the 15-minute mark, that bit here, $20. And I called him. Oh, bro, wait a minute. It's at $20, and it was kind of sitting, hovering, 18, 20, kept going. It was at about 20. It was at about 20. I said, bro, 15 minutes, $20 is good money. Oh, I get it. I'm $169 in. $20 is good money. 15 minutes of I don't even know what I'm doing. I was ready to take it. He said, nah, bro, just chill. Trust me, I'm expecting to go on like a $50 run. And I'm like, I hear you. I hear you though. I hear you. I did ask him, I said, what bro, if $20 ain't good, what are you expecting it to do by Friday? He said, man, I'm expecting at least like 50. And I'm like, 50? He said, yeah, but it could do more than that. And I'm like, all right. But I take 29 and wait 2 days on 50. That's me personally. But I'm riding with you trying to see the process, right? So the bit started dropping. It never makes it back to $20, but it hovered around maybe $8 most of the time. I'm like, okay, well, we still really waiting on Friday. And I'm still like, bro, I still take the $8. I ain't gonna lie, but after you've seen 20, you start kind of like, man, I really wanna see that 20 again. I know it had been there. And it was in 15 minutes. So I'm like, all right, let me stop looking at this. Let me focus on my real stuff that I really gotta do in real life. So I started looking at that. I ain't really trying to pay no attention. It's still around $8, $4, and it's slowly inching down. It got to like $4, and then $3, and then $2, and then I'm like, all right, I can't watch this because I know it's just moving. It's slowly moving though. It ain't moving as fast. And it's exciting. Still up, maybe $2, but I ain't where I want to be. I was up 20 in 15 minutes. Now most of it is hours and hours going throughout the day, and it ain't really looking like what I wanted to. And by the end of the day, about right before the end of the day, it was like -10, -12, and I'm like, hey man, hey man, what's this? What is happening? What is this about? I don't like this. So it ends at -$8. This is on Wednesday. My account was -$8. I ain't panicked, but I don't like losing no money. I said, hey, you think we need to go ahead and cash out now to take our losses? I know it's not a lot to lose when you're looking at $169 invested and you still got 161, and it's not like we lost a lot the first day, but I don't know what's happening, right? I don't really understand what's happening right now. Okay, I'm still trying to learn stocks. I'm not even really wanting to be doing this. I'm really just trying to copy somebody else's trades, right? And I was trying to understand what this all means. So he's like, yo, we can sell it at any time, but we're gonna wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm expecting that. That's why I bought it on for Friday because I'm expecting that bit to drop. I said, all right, that's a bit for sure. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. Let's do it. Let's ride, Brody. I'm riding with you. This is my blood brother. We riding together. That morning, that Thursday morning, I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all pay attention to stocks. I don't know. I don't know what y'all be seeing. I don't know. But let me tell you what happened if you don't know. Let me tell you exactly what happened. All right. I don't. First of all, I don't like this. I don't like how that sound. These headphones, when you put both of them in, it sound like you went through like I don't know, the Matrix or something. I don't like that. But if you was paying attention, if you could just take a moment and pull up, if you got another screen, or you can pull up a separate screen while still watching this screen or something. I don't know if y'all watching from your phone, from home, you got another device. If you Google what the S&P, so we're trading at the time SPY, which is the S&P 500. It's like an S&P 500 trust or something. And remember, I did a put, which means I did a put betting that the stock is going to go down. That morning, when the markets open, if you look it up, well, I'm gonna tell you how the day went. That been opened up, I was down like $69 when it started. I was like, whoa! I went from $8 to down 69. I thought I had seen something wrong. I was like, I don't, I don't know what this saying. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Like this, I went from 8 to negative 69. This ain't how fast. This faster than what it was going up. This is this crazy. I see like a, and then it's still pushing. It's getting work. Like it's like my number was ticking down. Right, it was like 69, 6902, 6903, 69. Like I could see the number going down in the red. So I'm like, oh, so I called, bro. I can't get it. He maybe busy. I don't know where I can't get him on the phone. So I'm calling. I'm seeing the number going. So I messaged him. Maybe an hour later, he called me back. He like, yo, you seeing it? I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah. It's gonna have to bounce back at some point because this ain't making no sense. Like it should be. He said they must just be trying to prop it up or something. And I'm like, should we go ahead and say it, pull our money back out till we figure out what they doing? He said, no, don't worry about it. We still got the Friday. This Thursday. All right, bro. I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you. We gonna do it. Me and him both. We gonna go. I'm still learning, right? So I'm busy doing what I really be doing with my real life, my lunchtime, something like that. I look back, but this shit ugly. This thing ugly. This is ugly. I'm down like 138 or something like that, 128, something like that. I call, oh, bro, yo, I went from like down last time. I looked like down 60 something. I ain't think it was gonna go 100 or something. I ain't know it was gonna go 100 or something. What the hell? So now I'm down like 120 or something, and it's like, I'm like calling, I'm like, bro, what to do? He said, well, I don't know, probably like 120 or something when I was down. He was like, psh, at this point, we might just wait and hope that it go the other way. Cause yeah, he said we both dead in the water at this point. We might well gamble the ain't but $40 left. So I'm like, all right, yeah, because I put 169 there, probably down 128. When the market closed, I was down 138. I couldn't even feel my legs. I couldn't feel my legs. I didn't know it could happen that fast. I said, yo, I feel like I'm getting robbed. And I volunteered for it. Like I was like, yo, somebody come take my money. I don't know what I'm doing in here. All right, somebody come get all my money. All right. So now mind you, I'm still 169. So we like, all right. So he like, yeah, well, damn, we got hit in the mouth. Oh, he said, because I'm like, hey, bro, what's happening? Because the first he was like, oh, this ain't, this got to pull back. Don't panic. It's got to pull back because this don't make sense. They probably just trying to stop it from going back how it's supposed to go. They probably just propping it up because this don't make no sense. None of this making sense. Then I'm like, yo, bro, later, this on Thursday still, because I'm like, yo, bro, like, you seeing what I'm saying? I went from like 69 to like 138. And he's like, bro, this ain't never happened before. And then he's like, because he's watching the stock and shit. I'm just calling him trying to figure out what's happening. And he like, bro, this is historic highs. Remember, we bet against the S&P 500 on the day before it goes on a historic run. Set new look do I have? What kind of luck do I have? By the way, how is my stream? Is it clear? I don't know. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Am I coming through clearly? Because I need y'all to hear this. I need y'all to hear this. Because I had put in 169, which meant I think I still had $31 still in the S&P 500 put. Well, I'm betting against the stock, right? I'm just hoping I'm gonna get some of my money back, right? So at this point, it's like, all right, like $31 left in there. Hopefully, it pull back some. Maybe I can save some face, right? Friday opens up. In my mind, the stock market is gonna open at 8 o'clock in the morning. It don't open at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is nerve-wracking in itself. The stock market opened at like 9:30 or something. So now, after losing all that money, I've been like watching videos on like I was giving him I was basically I would have gave him the money and just told him to invest it for me. So I wasn't really. By the way, please smash the like button. Smash the like button. Hit the like button. Let me know if y'all find any value in this video. I'm exposing everything right now. I'm exposing the stock market right now. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Let me know if my stream is coming through clear. I don't know. I'm using this device right here to try to stream. Let me know how it's coming through. Smash the like button. Smash it. Hit it hard. Pause. So, boom. I'm like, all right, I got like $31 left. No harm, no foul at this point. Might as well roll the dice and see what happens. Um, Friday rolls around and off the rip, 9:30 hit. It started going down. The stock goes up, which means my account is going down. That's what I mean. So the stock continues to rise. So $3, $4. I'm saying this is how much I'm losing for the day. You can see like today's return, and it'll be like a negative amount, right? So now I'm seeing -$5, -$7, -$8, -$9. And so I called bro, you seeing where that it's still going? He like, yeah, this ain't making no sense. Set new highs. Set new historic highs on me. Why is it setting those historic highs on me? Anyway, it continues to go. Next thing I know, by the time I blink, lunchtime, I'm -$19 for the day. Ain't have but $31 in there. Let me tell you what the embarrassing part. The embarrassing part is, at the end of the day, because at a certain point, I'm just hoping it pulls back some. I don't know. Shoot. So I'm just hoping it pulls back some, just to see if I'm gonna have anything left. And let me tell you, options is not like owning stock, where even when the stock goes down, you still own the stock. Options ain't like that. Your contract close out on your ass, and so at the end of the day, that, that shit was down 30 something dollars for the day, $31 for the day. I lost the whole 169. You see the whole total loss, and it was like 169. So I'm like, oh my god. Well, before I realized that I had lost the whole thing, I was trying to find the contract so I could click on the contract and see, what was left, right? That bitch said no current contract or no current positions. It closed up my whole contract was gone. Ooh, shit. Ooh, man, the whole contract was gone. Whole contract was gone. Hold on, let me read some comments. Uh, let me see. It sounded like dude talking about swing trading. He said, what was you trying to do? It's called scalping. That was getting right in and out. That's what I want to do, get in and out. Yeah. And then my 23 said, I'd rather take 25 one day and 25 the next day. It adds up. People like to make it in one trade. Yeah, I don't need to make it in one trade. Uh, I just got here. How long has he been trading? He been trading. He been trading a couple years, at least like 2 years or something like that. 2 maybe 3 years. Um, let's see. Good evening, by the way, for sure. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, Everything by John said, "Wow, damn it, man." YL23 said, "Dust yourself off and try it again." That's a fact. I'm gonna tell you about that too. Start with PAP trading. Open a Charles Schwab account and trade on Think or Swim. Okay. I mean, I'm curious to see what that is. So look, now mind you, Thursday night I can't sleep. Thursday night I can't sleep. I can't sleep. You know why I can't sleep? Let me tell you what happened. When me and him was talking about, so this is on Wednesday, me and him talking about the $20 thing. I couldn't let the $20 thing go. I said, bro, I'm trying to understand this whole thing. Because I said, because I had already talked to him about like just letting it ride and see what it do. But, I was like, yo, so what are you expecting to get to? He was like, $50. $50 over 3 days? I'm going to take the 20 now. That's my mindset. I'm an accountant though. So I said, wait, okay, hold on. Let me understand this. So I spent $169, right? He's like, yeah. And I said, I could have made $20 in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He's like, yeah, right? And I'm like, I would have took that, right? But I think in order for it to make sense, right? Like if you want to make a living off of this amount of money, right? You need not $20, but if you want to make a living trading stocks, taking these small increments and running with your profit, let's say $20, right? If you needed maybe $500 a day to make a living off of this, right? Then we need to like do the math on that. And I was like, okay, so I don't got my calculator in front of me, but I was like, okay, $169. Each $169 turns into $20. So whatever the factor was, I ended up looking at because I also didn't want to even be as risky as say a $20. Maybe if you made $10 and took half the risk, either way, ended up being like 59 trades at you know at set a certain amount of 59 trades netting, like $10 or whatever like that. So if you had 10 positions or 10 contracts, 59 contracts, but you would need enough money to have that many contracts. And if you just have a little bit of a profit, you don't have to be as risky. You don't have to sit and wait long periods of time. You can get in and out and make $500, $1,000 a day in and out with very small increments. But yeah, YL23 says small wins are easier than the big wins. Absolutely. Now you might miss some big money because you didn't stay with the ride and all the way. I get it. You might miss some of them, but that's okay as long as you don't lose, right? So if that bitch jump up $3, hell, if I got enough shares, right? If I got enough contracts, that could be big money. If you got enough contracts. So to me, trading seems to be more of a volume situation. By the way, please smash the like button. Let me know if y'all can see me clear. I have no idea how clear this stream is or not. If y'all can hear me good, I have no idea. I'm trying something new here. I'm thinking about turning this device in when I get here. That's also part of the reason why I wanted to go ahead and go live now. Um, to just try to see what it's going to do. Um, but yeah, so if you have enough money, right? And I feel like if you have, let's see, let's say 100,000, let's say $10,000, $10,000, and I don't want to be doing it while I'm driving, but okay, I'm clear. Good, good. All right, that's what's up. All right, so well, smash the like button, y'all. If I'm clear, if y'all can hear me, hit the like button. All right, so if $10,000, you can I can see making $500 a day with very little risk from taking major like risks. Small subtle increments you can trade out. But he said the problem with doing that is if excuse me if you sell your stocks too, if you in and out too much, they'll block you because they'll say you're a day trader. This is options trading, not day trading. So um, there's that. So I said, well, shit, I want to be a day trader then. But it's like you got to have a cash account. Unlike options, if you sell, your money is still in your account. You can go ahead and like buy something else right behind that. But if you become a day trader, whenever you sell, you got to wait until the next day before the funds clear into your account. But it seems to be more of a volume thing. The more money, the less risky you can be, right? So a company like Amazon doesn't have to be as profitable as a company like or a local mom and pops spot. They need at least 10% profit, 20, maybe 20% profit, maybe 30% profit in order to continue to operate because they're dealing with such small margins, right? So if their entire business is $100,000 and they have a 20% profit, they only get $20,000 of profit, right? But if they're a $1 billion company, $1 billion, 1% of $1 billion is 10 million. So they only have to be, they can make 5 million by being only a 0.5% profitable and still make $5 million because they're dealing with such a large sum of money. So you don't have to be that profitable if you're dealing with a large sum of money when trading, based off of what I can tell about this type of thing. It's just that you need the money in order to you need a decent account to start with, but I don't have to be as risky because that I could have taken a $10 profit 50 times and made $500 if I had 500 50 positions. So at 50 positions, if you do the math, 50 positions, if each position was $169, then that would have been 169 times 50. You know, so like even if it was $2,000 per position, then it's when I say 2,000, I don't mean 2,000, $200 per position, and you got 50 positions. It's just like $10,000. Have you? Hold on. Did I say 10,000? 50 times 100,000. 200 times 50. No, that's 10,000. So uh, you don't have to be that profitable if you're just doing like you got a larger number. So 10,000, you should be easy to make $500 a day, and that's with a $10 profit per. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be that great. You know, you don't got to be trying to swing for the 50 and $100 swing. You ain't gotta do all that. You gotta swing for the catches. So you just gotta trade with bigger numbers, or take those little smaller profits until they become bigger numbers. So now, like I said, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Uh, Seymour Bees says, uh, hold on. So YL23 says, I think you kind of misquoted him because day trading is a type of options trading. Look, I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying this wrong or right. I think that's what he told me. Seymour Beasley said, have you tapped in with Ian Dunlap? No, I don't know who that is. YL23 says Dunlap does futures. I don't know anything about none of this yet. I'm telling you, I just got my first introduction to it, but I couldn't sleep. So I have made up in my mind that I'm gonna be a trader. I done made up in my mind I'm gonna be a trader. And I'm gonna be good at it because I didn't know what I was doing. I ain't never going out there like that again. Options versus day trading versus futures. My brother did mention futures to me because he was like, oh, well, this market closed, this market's still open, but you can still trade futures. And I don't know what he's talking about. But trust me, I am I am learning everything that I humanly can. Okay, I got other things going on, so it's kind of like a little, but it's more of a hobby now because I am obsessed with trading now. I am obsessed. I put a couple $100 more in my account, and I am working on adding more and more money. I had a couple little, like maybe $100 here, $200 there, like little like brokerage accounts, but they weren't like trading. It's more like buying mutual funds and stuff. I cashed all that shit out, like little small things. I cashed them out, and I'm like, nah, I'm putting everything in. I'm trying to. I'm gonna grow my trading account, and while I'm learning how to trade, like learning, what to do, what this mean, what that mean. So while I'm learning about it, I'm I'm gonna just keep putting money in my brokerage account, in my trading account, so that whenever I do trade, I'd be able to trade with a little bit more volume. So, but that's what I'm looking at. 2K position, one DTE, 20% gain is $400. Risk no more than 10% of that, 2K. I like that. 2K position. Okay, hold on. Let me part so I can read that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. As as Rod Darby said, 2691 says two K a $2,000 position, one DTE. I don't know what one DTE means. So you gotta break that down. One DTE, 20% gain is $400. Risk more than 10% of that. Risk no more than 10% of that. Okay. I don't know what DTE is, but YL23 said futures are easy, but I started studying options, so I'm gonna stick with that. I like that. Yeah, look, I took my first L. I want to be a day trader. I want to be a day trader. I mean, I'm gonna start with options, but yeah, I want to be a day trader, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm obsessed with it now. I'm obsessed with it. I need to learn everything I can. I'm not expecting to be perfect, but I'm not super risky either. I think that might help me a little bit because I ain't risky. I didn't like losing the money. I ain't gonna lie. To the point where I'm like, nah, nah, nah. I'm about to lock in. I'm not about to play with these folks, man. The folk got me for that. They got that little $169 at me. You know what I'm saying? They did that. They did that for sure. Let me see. Hold on. Futures are easy plus. Okay. Rod Darby's 2691 said, "Are you on options? Date date to expiration. Okay, okay. One date to expiration. Okay, okay. I got you. Okay. All right, yeah, yeah. I'm trading. I don't know. I don't know all the terms. I'm learning. I'm just starting my education. My education started Wednesday night, loosely, but really started Thursday night. Thursday night, after I seen I was down $138 in 2 days. It really was a day, I guess. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I buy all kind of equipment and things like that. Like this device that I purchased was $500. I buy all kind of stuff, but I got it. I own it. When I lost that $169, I don't like that. They got me. They got me good. By the way, how's the stream? The stream still strong. Still strong. Stream still strong. Hey, Rod Darby said, "I'm hooked too." Yeah, I'm hooked on it, brother. No, they got me. They got me locked in. They got me locked in. Fully focused, man. Yeah. So this $500 device is a mobile hotspot because when I be trying to like I'm trying to be like an IRL streamer, and when I be moving around different places, the stream begin the stream be weak, because I got Verizon trash. So what I did was I purchased this modem. Um, I purchased this hotspot, and I got T-Mobile um, internet on it. Like I got like a SIM card, put it in there, but it's supposed to be able to take multiple, um, like a eSIM from like multiple carriers, which it can, but you can't access all the networks like bundling. That's what I need. I need bundling. I don't need this in this way. Uh, let's see. Uh, I can't even say your name. Sir Jitbindra Kia 3778 says, "Do you work for Swift?" Do I work for Swift? Like the trucking company? I mean, either way, I don't work for no company called Swift, but um, nah, I don't work for Swift. I'm a director. I like.
I work in leadership, so and I can't say who, but yeah. Um, while L23 says they say only 5% of traders make it, or about that, but I think a lot of people just jump in without studying for sure. I just came from India this week. Swift just gave me a truck. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, Swift. I'm familiar with Swift. I can't drive no semi truck. I can't drive no semi truck. Not me. You don't want me driving it. Let me see. What I'm trying to. I don't want to walk too deep in the store because I need them to know that I bought this already. Let me see what. Say, bro. I bought this already. I'm about to walk in the store. I just don't want to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Let's see. While L23 said he don't know you at all if he thinks you work for Swift. uh, it said, I need help with truck. Do you know anyone? What kind of help you need with a truck? What you looking for? What you got going, brother? Or you really just like fresh out of India? I hit the bridge and truck is stuck. Oh my God. Whoa. What city you did that in? What what city you did that in? Not my boy that came from India and crashed. My dog that came from India and crashed. No, say it ain't so. I don't believe that. You drive better than that. Nobody on this planet believe that, man. Let's see. So, by the way, how's the stream? Is the stream clear? Is it strong? Right, I'm an accountant. That's a fact. I mean, I might know somebody who can help you out with the truck, but I ain't gonna be able to do too much. You can't drive in Pennsylvania. So you done join the stream so you can find some help because you done crashed. But that's a crazy stream. I fuck with it though. That's different. That is different. G2G, good to go. No, but for real though, like if like I'm really on this I'm really on this trading vibe right now. Like I'm dead serious about it. Like I'm on that. I'm on that. They took the right one money. They took the right and oh, you know how embarrassing it is when you don't know. You can just blindly me. I'm not a gambler like that. I'm an educated guess, and I'm gonna take my little. Oh, if it went up $3, take it. If I got 1,000 shares, if I got 1,000 positions, $3 is cool. Take $3. I'm out of here. That's $3,000. I ain't tripping. It's just like I know that because I want to be lower risk, I need more money in the account. So I done already put money in that. I'm stacking some more. I ain't made no trade today. I'm just about to start putting a couple dollars in there and work on learning what to do. And I'll make my little 1-2 here and there. But I ain't trying to lose no money though. What? Rod Darby said I was down 20 over the past 10 months. I got 12 of that back in 2 weeks. I was greedy in the beginning. I had to slow down. I think I got it now. Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure something out, man. Y'all making me even want to trade more. That's crazy. Y'all making me want to trade more. I don't know what this is. Mm, oh no, that ain't good, man. I'm in here looking at Wi-Fi devices, but I really need some help because probably gonna turn this in and just buy like a plain open situation. Seymour Breezy says, Rod, what are your active study and trading hours? See, I like how y'all doing it. Like y'all like really like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be learning and studying this shit, but like I knew the government was about to had like the Fed just reset the market. I knew from like being an accountant, I knew that because I follow like world news and shit like that and all of that. What's crazy is I bet against the S&P 500. Mind you, I got $35,000 in the S&P 500, like in like a mutual fund. I got $35,000 in there. Why the fuck am I betting against myself? So in a way, as it went on the run and I lost $169, I actually made a lot more money in my mutual fund because it went up. you know, so it's kind of catch 22. You know, I feel like an idiot, honestly. So question. I want to return this. I'm still using it right now, but I just bought it, right? I want to return this, but I want to get instead of this, because this doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. I thought it was going to have give me like the option for like two Sims, but really you have to do use one at a time. That's no good for me. I need to use them both, or just one. And so I want to get a modified that like a that or just a regular one that just take one SIM card instead of this dual thing. Okay. Mm. So that's the only ones that take a SIM? Damn. Okay. 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 All right. Well, thank you. Hmm. That ain't no good. You think mutual funds or bonds are dead weight, or the reset is going to make a difference? Rod Darby said he doesn't trade after 12 p.m. Interesting. Um, I don't want to say bonds and mutual funds are dead weight. They're for different people, you know. So imagine this. Let's say you got a bond, right? Can somebody, while we're on this chat, can somebody look up what the rate is for a bond? What the typical rate is currently for a bond, like a 10, 30, a 10-year bond, 30-year bond? What's the rate on that? Anybody know? Can somebody look that up? Because I don't have that information on me while I'm just walking around, but somebody look that up. What's the rate on a U.S. bond, um, 30-year or 10-year? I say a 10-year bond. Somebody let me know. Let us know. Anybody can do it. Anybody can look it up. Okay, so all right, so a 30-year, 5.26%. But let's look at the 20-year, right? So might seem like nothing for somebody who got $1,000. Because well, let's say you got $100 and you got $100 bond. You're gonna make $4.69, right? That ain't a lot of money, right? But now let's say you got $1 billion. 1% of $1 billion is 10 million. So if you got $1 billion or $10 billion, you can put that on a bond and make 40. You can make 40 million off of you know 46 million off $1 billion just sitting in a bond, super safe, the safest money in the world, right? Um, Without having to even blink an eye. You got $10 billion. You're gonna make $400 million safely. So it's different things are for different people. Um, so it all just depends on who you are, what you got going on, stuff like that. How long you can afford to let your money sit if you're looking for a risky investment, things like that. Um, or you can, of course, trading is like an active thing. Yeah, it's all a hedge, right? That's what we're all attempting as a hedge. The problem with it is inflation. Let's say inflation. I don't know. What's the percent of inflation? Is it 3%? Is it 4%? What's the percent on inflation right now? I'm sorry, I'm walking around, so that's why I ain't really looking at this stuff. But if you wanted to hedge against inflation and things like that, borrow against your investments, it's all sorts of things that's out here that you can use. One of the number one thing wealth building things is insurance. You can buy a $50,000 plan. Well, I just was talking to the State Farm guy, right? Oh no, was the State Farm? I don't know why I always get Farm Bureau. I think it's Farm Bureau. Either Farm Bureau or State Farm. I don't know which one it was. I was just talking to one of them guys, and it was I think it was. So I'm gonna just keep this device until maybe tomorrow when I get a chance to go by T-Mobile and try to get a device from T-Mobile. I'll get a MiFi from T-Mobile instead of this thing that I have. Um, um, but if hold on, long term 3.4%. All right, so you beating inflation, right? And you already got billions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars. You already got your house paid off. Um, you can you got a retirement account. You got a not a retirement account. You got a what you call it? Um, the family thing, like where you the insurance. You got insurance, right? So you got, let's say you got $1 million policy, for your family. That's the whole life. I mean, that's the term life. You got $1 million policy for that, and then you got a whole life policy that you can fund. So like a $50,000 whole life policy, you can pay 18. The guy told me I could have paid $18,000 one time. But that's the option that's on the table. If I had a lump sum, I can make a lump sum payment of $18,000 one time to my retirement account. I mean, to my not retirement account, but to my what you call this? Um, my insurance, life insurance. I can make a one time to a whole life plan for $50,000 whole life plan. I could pay it one time for like $18,000. If something happened to me, the family still get 50,000. But if nothing happens to me over time, I think immediately I have access to 15,000 of that 18,000 that like on a loan. Like you can borrow money from yourself, basically become your own bank, pay yourself back, all that. But you can use that money to borrow from yourself. You already own the plan and the retirement account. I mean the life insurance, and then your family still got $50,000, and you pay 18,000 for it, but now that is still fully funded. So they're gonna get that no matter what happened, and it can and that part can still grow. But being able to borrow money against it and stuff like that, so it's like you still got access to it. There's people out here who got much larger than $50,000 um, life insurance plans and doing all kind of stuff with it, and their family's still straight if something were to happen to them. So it's The wealthy ones are using life insurance. The super wealthy ones are using life insurance and shit like that. But it's a bunch of different kind of tools. EIL, cash value. You said, you said, am I talking EIL? Hold on. There's some other stuff. When the market tank, that's where big money go. While L23 say you got 20,000 in there and you just want to make $100 a day. That's probably real easy, right? Hell yeah, that's easy. Hell yeah, that's easy. Hell yeah, that's easy. I mean, think about it. You don't have to do a lot to get. You don't have to get much profit. What percent profit do you have to get to make $100 from 20,000? Ain't a lot. It ain't a lot. So yeah, that number can be super low. That number can be super low. Am I still? How you doing? Well, what he was telling me, I was looking for. So I bought this already, but I bought this, but I was. It didn't do exactly what I wanted. So I was like, I don't really need the. I don't really need the dual right, because I can't use them both at the same time. I wanted to be able to use something at the same time. So I need bunding is what I need. This isn't bunding. Yeah. So I was looking to see if y'all. Yeah. Yeah. So then I was like, well, since I already got a T-Mobile SIM card that I bought yesterday that's in the device, I was gonna just return it and try to see if I can just buy something that was just a single SIM card. But he said y'all don't really have much here. Yeah. So, mhm. Yeah. Yeah, 500. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's why I was like, well, if I could just get a regular one, a regular hotspot, $200 is fine. But I was just trying to see what y'all had. But he said y'all ain't really got nothing here, so guess I just go to T-Mobile tomorrow, and then I'll come back by here after I grab something different. Yeah. Yeah. So and y'all ain't got nothing for bonding in here, do you? Nothing I can build. All right, got you. Okay, appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me read. Cash value. You talking about IUL? YL23 says 0.5%. So you only got to be right less than half of 1% of the time to make $100. You only need you only got to make a half of 1% profit per day to make $100. Oh, excuse me. But it ain't requiring too much from you. Yield, my side, micro center. They ain't got nothing in there for me. I mean, they got some nice stuff in there, but what I'm looking for, they ain't got. You know, I wish they did. I wish they did. I'm about to come back here tomorrow, turn this device in, but I'm gonna have to go by T-Mobile tomorrow so I can get another hotspot that is a lot cheaper than what I got right now. So, all right. Man, hey, I did another one. Uh, while L23 said, how you going with the vampire? When, um, I still need to put some final touches on it, but it's pretty much done. It's a female version. You know what I'm saying? I gave my vampire love interest. It's cool. It's a different feel altogether, though. Yeah. I get my device. My little device. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, it's over there. All right. Okay, it's charging. Jeez. These folks tripping. Yeah. By the way, can y'all still hear me good? Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Can y'all see me good? Is the service good? Damn, where the hell I'm at? Let's say Old Norcross Road. Jeez. My element, man.
Now turn left onto Old Norcross Road.
All right. I can do that. Let the car drive me. Let the car do it. You know what I'm saying? Or I can talk to y'all. I'm still paying attention, though. I'm still paying attention. All right, cool. It say, hey, y'all say I'm clear. We good. We Gucci. Yeah. So I'm going to have to get a different device tomorrow. And then that'll save me like $200. Guess what I'm going to do with that extra $200, though? Because I'm going to have to get another device. Just get one from T-Mobile. But guess what I'm going to do with that extra $200, though? I'm trading. I'm trading with that. Yes, sir. Oh, look, car driving on his own. Driving on his own. Yes, sir. So I had really put them on Instagram. I put the first one on Instagram. I haven't actually created like I did put them on Instagram, and I put one of the videos on YouTube. But it's not, I don't think it's on this channel. I created another channel that I want to grow, but it's going to be like more film focused or movie focused or whatever. But I haven't, what my goal is to get enough of them to make a collage of like a feature, make a feature out of like a collage of them. All like the different vampire stories and how they connect to each other, because my character got a love interest, so it connects to his story still. But I want to have like a collage of different stories that I can put together, so then I can, man, this signal going crazy. So then I can basically make a feature film that I can maybe put on Tubi or something like that, you know. We say if you can afford to do that trial and error trading for you. Okay. Well, I gotta watch it turn before I can read it. Hold on, it's a call real right here, so I'm trying to make sure we good. Trying to see if it's gonna get over, stay over here, or what? Okay, it's stopping now, so we good. Like it said, YL23 said, if you can afford to do trial and error trading, more power to you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do like little trial and error trading. Trust me, I ain't risking everything though. I ain't gonna be doing that. I ain't gonna be like, okay, I got a band. I'm finna. No, I'm gonna try my own little hand at something. Trade something real small, real subtle. That got a little movement. You know, maybe trade like a stock that's real cheap. YL23 say, yeah, watch it turn. For sure. Damn. I gotta get something to eat. Got to get something to eat. Yeah. So like, you know, you got like Kais and that and all them young boys, man, doing their thing. I love it. But what a joint for a grown folk like me. You know what I'm saying? So for people like us, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. For people like us. Okay, I forgot that I had turned it off. For people like us is the reason that I'm streaming the way I'm streaming. I'm about to be streaming the way I'm streaming. Cause who we watching? You can't watch no Kais and that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't having no real conversations. These folks ain't, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be that for us. For the game. He said, when you just jump in cold turkey, that's real trial and error for sure. Yeah, he said, but that's more so you just jumping in for sure. You said, what car is this? This is Tesla. Tesla Model 3. Yeah, Tesla Model 3. Paid cash for it. I don't like no car notes. You know what I'm talking about? That's a lot of stuff. Like I still got it. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying, showed all that. I ain't even covered all that stuff, you know? I ain't even covered all that yet, man. We gotta cover all that. We gotta cover a lot. Let me see if I can just. There you go. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Took all my money though, man. My shit was dead. My little account was dead. They got me, bro. They got me. And all I kept thinking about was like, damn, that's an expensive lesson. That's an expensive lesson. Jeez. You know, at least with this device, I could take it back. Can't do nothing with that. Punch in the mouth. Now I see how it's money to be made in stocks. But somebody made money off me and all the other fools out here. It's crazy.
In 500
Crazy
feet,
work.
turn left onto Club Drive.
My sister calling. No. I'm live right now.
Now turn left onto Club Drive.
All right, car driving. Car driving. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. I mean, the roads in Atlanta ain't the greatest. But you see, my brother though, right? He already was trading today. I was like, I ain't trading nothing else till I figure out what I'm doing. He was already back in. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Bro play a different kind of game than I can though, you know. And he'd have made some bread, but of course, this is a unique situation
Turn right onto Pleasant Hill Road.
where they went on a historic run on me. I can't believe it. Why they had to do nothing like that?
Pleasant Hill Road.
Folks ran on the run on me. I said, dang. Somebody balling out with my little $169. But guess what? I'm coming back. I'm coming back bigger and better than ever before. Said, hold on. Aren't you like borderline rich? Hey. Well, there's a version of me when I was younger that I would have been like, oh yeah, he rich, you know. If I had seen who I am today, I'd be like, yeah, he rich. Of course, the more money, like the more you live, the more you learn about money, then you're like, oh, that ain't rich, you know, because there's so much more money out here. And if you was really rich, would you still need to do this or that? But yeah, like there's a version of me out there growing up. That kid version of me thinks, yeah, I'm rich, yeah. But when I'm sitting talking with, you know, people who like, you know, like Tim Mercer, who's like, you know, $1 million ain't really a lot of money. $1 million is not a lot of money. He said since he started doing government contracts, he'd made $75 million. Like, shit, you know, that's different. That's different. That was my real blood brother, who I'm talking about. My real blood brother. Last year I bet on OKC. They was up 16 points. Hold on, let me see where this thing taking me. Okay, straight. It was up 16 points with like 2 minutes to go, and they lost. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't really no gambler like that. That's why it's like I gotta take educated guesses. I ain't really no gambler like that. I like sure things. I like to say how much this thing costs, so I'm gonna get this if I pay that. Let me buy that. That's what I like. I like that. I got a lot of shit, but I still got the shit. It ain't like I spent some money on stuff and I got scammed by it. That's how I feel. I feel like I got scammed. But I scam myself. I'm the one. I'm the one who ain't know what I know. I did it to myself. I have very, very low risk tolerance. Oh no, hell no. You said you thought $169 was nothing to me? Shh. It's something to me when I ain't got nothing to show for it. If I got something to show for it, yeah, it's nothing. I paid $500 for this, right? Nothing. Cool. I wanted it. I bought it, but I got it, right? To pay $169 and lose it I don't gamble. You know, my name is Casino. Casino is the name. That is my name. I'm Casino. I don't gamble. That was part of the thing about my name is people where I'm from, they keep playing in the streets and it's like a gamble. And you know, you keep playing the game long enough, you're gonna lose. The game ain't set up for you to win. Like so my name is more of a reminder to myself, you know, like not like about that. Like I done seen people make it out and go back and keep playing around and get jammed up. I done seen people first day that they tried to jump in the streets and got their head knocked off or got raided or, picked up on a humbug and they doing 20 years. First time they ever stepped out. And there's other people who played the game 30, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? And retired and decided, I'm gonna make one more trip and got jammed up and then, get sentenced to 50 years. So it's like the game, everybody got a different time out there, but it ain't set for you to win. None of us. So I be thinking about that all the time. So I make smart decisions. You know what I'm saying? But to walk away from something like just 169 and it's lost, it's crazy. But it was a good lesson. It was a good lesson for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind paying for a good lesson. One time I bet some of my employees something, and I lost, right? But the thing that I bet them, like the employee that I bet, yeah, I paid them, and everybody thought it was money, but it was really, I was really teaching them a lesson they didn't even realize. But now they after that they knew what to do, and we were able to move faster. But I paid for that. So it's like a time that I bet, which I never really bet, and I lost. But the thing was, it was actually better for me to it was like a really like a long-term play, And so now all the employees move faster because they seen that a thing can be done in a certain period of time. Even though I didn't do it as fast as I had bet I could, but it was a whole thing, everybody standing around watching, and it was a thing. But you got experience out of it. A cheap life lesson for sure. Because it could have been way more. But now I'm passionate about it. Now I'm like, oh no, I want to be a trader. I'm going to be a trader. Lord willing, I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade. gonna be one of them as soon as I figure out how to do it. I just didn't have like the interest in it. Like I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't gamble. But then I was like, wait, there's some smart ways that you can. Like I play chess. I play checkers. So more of a game out of it. I don't want to say gamble, but it's still the same thing, I guess. Still the same thing.
1,000 feet.
I mean, mutual funds are still a gamble. Investments are still a gamble. I bought this MiFi device. It's still a gamble. Because what if this don't make me no money back, right? What if this thing just costs me more money than it's worth? It's a gamble. So
In 500 feet,
you need.
turn left onto Tom Smith Road Southwest. Now turn left onto Tom Smith Road
Why is this
Southwest.
thing taking me all these back roads? Well, I could just ride down a main road. You got me turning on Tom Hill Smith Road. Come on, man. Tom Smith Road. Some shit. Shit is crazy. Yeah. Anyway, what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, man? I just found out there's a whole trading community out there I need to be part of. I need to be a part of it. By the way, do y'all prefer just me doing the traditional videos, sit-down videos, or do y'all prefer me going live? You know, the videos with the intro and the outro, you know, where I'm sitting, doing the podcast joint style, with the microphone, or do y'all prefer just a live interaction? Still trying to figure it all out, Because I think for me, it is easier for me to do it this way. I do have some people I want to interview, but it's easier for me to just do it this way. Because I be on the go a lot, things like that, and I can just turn this on and I can just vibe it out. Feel me? Feel me? You understand me? That's how they be talking here that loud. You understand me? Feel me? You understand me? Yo, what's poppin'? Hold on. I don't know how to say all that. I don't know how to say your name. What you do? You trade? What you do? You be trading? You be trading? Because I'm trying to get into it. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm a master the options first. Get that down. Once I get a good feel, make a couple dollars, probably get into day trading after that. It's Theo. Theo, what's popping? Mutual funds. Okay, that ain't trading. Yeah, I got mutual funds too. That's like, safe retirement money, you know what I mean? This trading thing is something else. It's another animal. It's an animal, man. Day trading is. Jesus. Trading is too risky. It's definitely risky. It's definitely risky. It's definitely risky. You got to mitigate your risk. You got to mitigate your risk. So, yeah, you got to mitigate your risk. I have an idea of like what I think I should be doing with it. Because the advantage of the options are you can project out, right? So it's not like, all right, I get in today and I got to stay in this position through today. You can, set it out a week, 2 days, 3 days, and as long as you exit within that time frame, you good. But after that time frame closed, you lost if you're not where you bet it was gonna be at. So if you 2-3 days out and it goes up or down in every kind of way, you can in time and all trades at a high a profit. I don't give a damn how small the profit is. $2. Get me out of there.
Now turn left onto Lake Lucerne Road Southwest.
Monday, I was like, you know what? It'll be good for me to just get like $100 in Bitcoin just in case like I needed it for something. Not really sure if I would ever need it. Just like, you know what? I'm gonna grab like $100 in Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I'm just grab it. I ain't buying no whole Bitcoin. I'm just gonna grab like $100 of Bitcoin. I ain't tripping. Bought that $100 of Bitcoin, and I think the next day, and I think I bought it with Cash App too. But like the next day, I log in, and the shit was like, it was like I had got like my phone vibrated, and it was like, I'm like, what the hell? So I opened the phone, and it was basically saying like there was a notification that my Bitcoin had went up $6.44. What I did? Get what I did? I cashed out $106.44. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Got up out of there. I don't play. I didn't even buy it for no profit. I wouldn't even think about no profit. Let me go cash this out. I don't even know what's going on. Why is it even going up? Let me go and get that. But it went up so quick, it surprised me. It was like the next day, it was like $1.06. $106.44. Let me get that. Let me get it. YL23 said, it depends on the person trading, might not be too risky for me. I feel that. YL23, you gotta tell us some of your trades, man. What we doing? What we doing then? YL23, what you doing? Like, where you working at? Like, what you doing right now? You at the crib chilling? What's going on? Or you setting up your next trades for Monday? Yeah, I'm seeing these people, man, talking about they traded $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month. And I'm like, what the hell? If these people could do it, no, I ain't really no gambler like that though. So that kind of like look like gambling to me. But it makes sense if they got systems and they got a large, pot of money that they trading from. Because if you got $1 million, it ain't hard. It ain't hard when you got $1 million and you trading for 2% profit. That ain't hard.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto
Well, I just mean like it ain't hard to make like $2,000. got $1 million, 20,000 a day. That's 2%.
Now turn right onto Stone Mountain Highway.
It's easy. Think about it. If you could make a 2% profit on $1 million, think about it. So I don't really be that surprised when people are like, yeah, so I make about $30,000 a day trading stocks. You got $8 million you trading. Like, yeah, I can see. I can see that. I can see that.
Now turn
You know?
left onto Stone Drive Southwest.
No. Right? Everybody don't have the discipline to be a trader, but if you want other people who do, you should do it. Yeah. I definitely feel like I got the patience or the temperament. Excuse me. Because I'm in and out. See, I think more like a day trader though. But he was like, you can make like 2 trades a week or something as an options trader. Okay, I'll take my profit and wait until the next week to trade while I'm still learning. But I ain't just gonna ride a position because I got 2 days to wait on the position to see what else to do. No, hell no. I'm in and out. Now, when you start seeing it going on the run, you let it kind of go on the run. But when you see that bit start dropping back down, get out of there. I can't really imagine what some of the people probably did experience. Well, that bit went on a crazy run or something like that. I don't know what that's like. It just went on a crazy run. Jojo, the photographer, said, I'm part of SLU. Junior is a really great mentor. I can send you my referral link if you like. Sure. Jojo, what's popping? Yeah, Jojo was on my last stream. Check Jojo out. She a photographer. She dope. While L23 said the easiest trading is leaps trading, long-term equity appreciation securities. You in and out in 1 to 2 years. 1 to 2 years? I don't know what that means. You gotta explain that. Cause I'm like, that don't sound in and out. 1 to 2 years, take 2 years to get out? What'd you say? Damn, what I want to eat, y'all? I don't even know. I don't even know what I want. I'm trying to think. I think I got an idea. Yeah, of course you can. Jojo, I know you, Jojo. What do you mean? Of course. Of course. Instagram is at King Casino 1. At symbol KINGCASINO and the number 1. For sure. Yeah, man. I can't believe I lost all my little money, man. Wasn't even a lot of money. And they still took it. They still took it. They ain't give a damn. Them folks did not care that I ain't had that much money in there. They didn't care that was my first time. They didn't care. They took it. They ain't give a damn. But it'll be like that, I guess. It'd be like that. Let me see. Okay, I still got plenty charge. I still got 148 miles. I was just about to say, let me see what my charge looking like. But yeah, so I learned the lesson. I ain't never gonna forget it. I'm locked in on trading now. I'm a trader. Y'all could officially call me a trader now. I mean, that actually sounds bad, but YL23 said I was talking about you make a trade and 2 years later you get out of 1 to 2 years later. Those are the least riskiest trades. Yeah, but they slow. Oh, my Instagram is at KINGCASINO and the number 1. I'll put it in the chat. For sure. So, JoJo, what you done did on that? You done made any money trading? How much you done made trading? Yeah, we getting your business on this channel. I want to know about your wins and losses. You too, YL23, and whoever else is on here right now. I want to know what's the most money you ever made on a trade, and I also want to know what's the most money you ever lost on a trade. Yeah, that's important. It's importante. Hold on, I'm gonna read that. I'm pulling up at this little spot real quick. Feel me? Feel me? You understand me? I don't know where I want to park at. See where I want to park at. You feel me? We still clear? We still good? Y'all can hear me fine? Oh damn, they got some shit over here. Damn. I ain't seen this. Damn, what the hell? Okay then. Okay. I gotta see what's going on. Man, they got a bunch of shit around here. Oh, we lit. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me, whoever that is. Come around the corner with that big ass wing on the back. Man, they lit around here. They got everything. They got an Indian place, say Nepali cuisine. They got a Laytoon grill, which is I don't know what that is, but it's like Arab food or something like. Really, I don't know what it is. It's just like it's a bunch of Arabs in there, so kind of make me curious to see what it's in there to eat. But it looks really nice. The restaurant looks nice, like something out of Egypt or something. And then there's a Jamaican cuisine. Got a few things. Got a wing stall. Okay, say less. I can't eat the wings, but still. Oh, well, I'm about to park so I can read these comments because I got to hear what y'all saying. Oh man, I thought he was the security patting her down. He just giving her a hug. Hell no. Oh no, they turning in. I was finna back in, but somebody was turning in, so I let them have it. I'm gonna turn around so I can get the light. Get the light on me. The light on me. Yeah. All right, now I can read these comments. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay, JoJo says, so I'm brand new, really new. So far, my best day was $66. I would have been happy with $66. I just lost $169. $66 sounds really good to me. For a profit, that was a profit, right? You don't want to be clear. That's a profit of $66. Hey, shit. You don't know me. I want any profit. I've been putting a little in at a time. While L23 said if you have 20 of them at the same time and different ones are coming in, you got one coming every month, and it's not slow like that. Okay. I don't know too much about that. I got to look into it. Junior is a catalyst trader. He traded earnings. He has a pre-market Zoom Sunday, Friday, and post-market. YL23 said, I've never done a trade. I study first. Okay. JoJo says, I'm currently in a swing trade with Uber. I jumped right into it without paper trading. So that's why I'm just doing a little at a time. YL23 said, when I finish studying, I'll do my first trade then. YL23 also says, but/n have a private court case to deal with before I go back to studying. Okay, I got you on that. JoJo says, yes, my worst day has been $120 loss. Goodness gracious. You like me. Except you made somebody back. So I ain't made nothing back yet. But I got plans. I'm slick thinking about getting back in Monday on a put, because I don't know. I didn't see where it really closed, where the S&P 500 closed or SPY closed. But if it was at an all-time high, I think it's gonna dip a little. And I feel with like a DTE of, if I put a trade in on Monday, I feel good with Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday, give myself more time for it to drop a little bit. But I ain't gonna wait for it to drop the whole time. As soon as it drop, I'm out of there. As soon as it start going down, I'm out of there. I'm trying to get my money back. Fuck that. Fuck that. So, anyway, we need to figure something out. Because I'm about to be a trader. Let the world know Casino is a name, is now a trader. I'm a trader. Let me see what I got in my trading account right now. I got a cousin who be trading. He didn't even been on the channel, Rab. He a trader. He trade for a living. And I need to be hollering at him. Because he be going to trips to Dubai and shit like that. Like, I'm just trying to see what I can get into. But what's my buying power? Currently, my buying power is $331. So. This must be a different type of area right here. Anyway, can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear me loud and clear? All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, because I'm testing out these AirPods, making sure I'm actually on the AirPods, because I'm not even sure. But I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go behind the car. I'm gonna keep talking. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. All right? Let me know. Or could you only hear me right here? That's what I'm trying to see. Okay, JoJo says no strategy has 100% win rate, but the Strat by Rob Smith is a 85 to 90%. That's dope. I don't know what that percentage is. I mean, I don't know where what all goes into that percentage, but I like an 80 to 85, 90% chance any day. Any day. Get on Chat GPT and be like, what I need to do. What I need to be trading. Yeah. Let me see what's up. Y'all ain't helping me. Y'all ain't. Yeah, oh shoot, I ain't mean to do that. I'm over here trying to see if, cause y'all ain't tell me if y'all can hear me or not. So I'm trying to see if this ain't it's too much work. Anyway, what y'all got going on tonight? You know, what y'all got going on tonight? I'm really a homebody, so let me get me some food. Head back to the crib. I'm chilling. The music is loud over here, and I'm just trying. I thought I was partnering with like more. Oh, hold on. You see, JoJo said, look up video of the Strat to get the concept of it. It was created by a guy named Rob Smith. Learning price action, order blocks, support resistance, etc. It's a lot, but once it clicks, it clicks. Dang! I ain't gonna lie, reading that statement that you just made me tired. I ain't gonna lie, it did. I gotta learn all that. I gotta learn all that. So you have to be careful because there's a lot of bad information out there and a lot of fake people out there. Well, that's a fact. Well, that's a fact. So, I guess I'm just I'm gonna take it one day at a time. One day at a time, man. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do one day at a time. We're gonna run this money up. We're gonna trade our ass off. I am gonna continue growing this channel. We're gonna talk about all the business stuff we can talk about, especially trading, because I'm a trader now. And everybody asks you, is Cino a trader? Say yes. All right, he's a trader now. Don't even say now. Just like, oh no, yeah, he's a trader. He definitely trades. Yeah. I lost $169. I got to get at least a title or something of being a trader. I need to add that to my Instagram bio or something like that. You know, trader, options trader type shit, you know. So I got to get my money back. I got to get my money back. I had to earn this money and then I traded it away for nothing. For nothing. But I got to get my money back. I don't know about y'all. I don't like to lose no money. It's fun. I was shooting with Sheena today and checking my swing trade. I was down to $115. Then ended the day with $140. That's dope. Just be patient. I've lost because I've been jumping in and out. I hear what you're saying. I'm jumping in and out. So profit. I'm out of there. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I should have did. Well, it was learning. So I ain't gonna say I should have did. I needed to experience this whole thing. Georgia said that's why I've been losing, not allowing it to play out and just be. Yeah, I hear you. But I'm coming off $169 loss. All right. I need to get up out of there. ASAP. Yeah. I just need a lot of money that I can make a little bit of profit off of. That's why I was saying, like, 1% of 10 million, of $1 billion is 10 million. Because when you're dealing with larger amounts of money, you don't even need to get a 20% profit, 15% profit to make a lot of money. But you gotta gradually build your account to that. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all that. Let me know, should I go live more often, or should I do the sit down with the microphone streams or whatever? What should I do? Hmm? What should I do? Kind of look good in his light. Yeah. So what should I do? Should I do the sit down on the mic? Oh yeah, Mr. Mr. Whip, Mr. Whip. Y'all see it. YL23 said that's not always true because today you lost because you did allow it to play out. Right. That's right. I lost because I let it play out. I should have got out of there. I should have got out of here about 8 times. I was like, man, boy, let me get up out of here. I don't know what's going on. Everything moving quick. 10 minutes. I could have got out of there and been cool. But I needed the lesson though. Cause what if I had got out of there, then I would have not learned the lesson that I know now. Now I know. I'm getting out of there. If it was like $1 profit, then I'd have been like, I ain't worried about that. But when I seen the thing said $20 in 10 minutes, $14 in 10, oh my God. When I knew I ain't had no big pot of money, see these people out here, they just doing too much, man. They just doing too much. You see that? You see that here? Like that. Like Santa Claus. So I bought on Wednesday, but it was an option that didn't close till Friday. And should have got out of it, but I didn't. So let it ride. And then S&P 500 hit record highs, and I bought a put. So I bet against the stock. And that bit went through the roof. Another level. Another level. Went to another level. All right. So I'm gonna go up in here, find me something to eat around here. But we definitely need to tap in. We're gonna need to start tapping in on these stocks, on trading. Since I'm a trader now, trader, real estate investor, uh, accountant, cool. I'm everything. I'm all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. YouTuber, streamer now. You know what I mean? I'm streaming outside everywhere. Got my device going. Let me see how my stream looking. Let's see how my stream looking. I'm trying to see how I look because it wasn't a good angle of me. It wasn't a flattering angle. Oh, let me turn the volume down. All right. All right. Yeah. Got a strong stream. Got a strong stream. It's up and it's stuck. I should go up in here with the stream going. This is what you call IRL streaming. Is in real life. In real life streaming. I know they gonna copyright me though if I walk in here and they playing music. But this look like a place that's gonna be playing music. It look like a place that's gonna play music. But if I walk up in here, I ain't gonna lie, I just want to get something to eat. It look like a bar or something. Oh, I guess it is a bar. I just want to get some food. Won't be doing too much. Won't be doing too much. Anyway, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna do this more often. I'm gonna do this more often though. On God, I'm gonna do this more often. I'm outside. Or should I just get this food to go though? Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the name. If you're finding the value in this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.